told you that it has springs.
Huh?
The springs.
The what do you mean?
The bottom. Oh, it just doesn't have people?
All they did is cut those. The ends of them.
I thought they had springs on the bottom.
Hit it right there on his phone. Look, we found a red one just like it, but the website is dead, which was like 2006. Can't get it anymore. So I took that when I went home that night, cross-referenced it in a corny bar, whatever it's called, found it. But I was telling John, look, not LaGrange, but lost something, and it's Bastrop Caldwell, and it works. It's got longer teeth on the bottom, but we've got the end caps. It works. I picked up 4 balls. I mean, that's all I had in my house. I just picked them up and it worked. John found it. I told you I went to that website that you sent me. Yeah. For whatever reason, I get that back. Yeah, last Thursday, that was it. Shit on the fence with that bat.
This bat's better last year's bat.
But it's a balance bat. That's what just kept throwing me around.
Wasn't it blue last year or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard ass barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Almost seems like I'm dragging.
Yeah, but like as soon as I
You do like that bat?
Yeah. It took me 2 swings and I hit that second over.
It's a real good bounce bat.
Let this fireball get in here. Balance one.
Yeah, we're hitting that.
The south.
Oh, we are? Yeah, I remember that bat.
Oh, the white one. You and I can.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also kind of like that Deuces short porch one. That was a good balance bat. You didn't get to swing that too much, but that was a good balance bat.
I wish I would have went where I'm at. Like I never got to sing the word pop.
Whenever we got getting rid of it,
No, I mean I just never like a gamer.
All right, guys, we just finished up on a review on the 2024 Miken Gamer Series Balance Bat. This is the Mike Dill Signature Series. It is a 13.5-inch barrel two-piece. Let me talk about this bat compared to all the other Mikens. Miken has done something this year. They have changed either manufacturers, warehouses, or machines. One of those. I don't know. You'd have to talk to those guys about what they did. Let me tell you the difference between, and it's all the new model of Mikens, just Mikens, that I can talk about because I have them here. This is the balanced Mike Dill. The connection is different, right? If you guys remember, whenever you would pick up a Miken and you would throw it down, it would make that weird clunking sound. These bats are more of a solid. You feel like it sounds like a tuning fork a little bit. And so it's more of a solid connection. I think that's better. And I would bitch and moan about the length of Mikens for the last few years to compete with a lot of the top tier companies. You got to have everything. The way bats are made nowadays, you got to have everything in order, and they all got to be the same, right? You got to have a 34-inch bat. Well, what Miken did this year is this is a 34-inch bat. The way I measure them, and it's 34 inches. I put them underneath, and if they see, Miken used to not had that big gap in there where they were shorter. These are 34 inches, the same size as all the other top tier bats. So they went and did totally something different. The barrel is different too. You guys remember whenever you knew that a Miken was broken, it would get that striations in it. It would get that seam separation. It would go all the way around the bat. Not really too many striations like stress fractures in the barrel, meaning the barrel's flexing. This is getting more of the striations in it where the barrel's flexing, but it is not getting that seam, does not get a seam on the Mike Dill. Guys, this is a totally different monster here. It's not like last year's. You can hear the guys in the video talking about it. It is a very good bat. It is a gamer series bat. Let me tell you, and ours is going to differ from yours about break-in, right? Because our bat swings are totally different. I have a lot of guys hitting this bat at the beginning. From what I can tell you with us swinging it, I'm not talking about you, but average for us swinging it, we got with, 50 swings, you can hear it. It kind of sounded weird up to 50 swings, and then it started making that shotgun sound. And it started getting better and better and better, a little bit more distance, a little bit more pop. And then when I knew it was broke in, this bat, for a balance bat, it started getting that extra gear in the air. Not really a big extra gear like the inloads do, but it got that extra gear would stay in the air a little bit longer, about 100 swings. Then we knew it was ready to go. Then we started hitting it, see what kind of distance we can get on it, guys. And I had a lot of the guys with the under 75 mile an hour swinging it. I had a lot of guys with the 75 to 80, that middle tier, right? Those guys, and then I had the upper guys swinging, a couple of upper guys swinging it in that 100 mile an hour bat speed swinging it too. Let me tell you this is the first bat, and I've divided if you look on my website, it'll be at the end of this video too, where I have 3 different tiers. This is the only bat that's going to take up 2 tiers, the middle and the guys who have that 75 minus mile an hour, the soft barrel guys, right? And it's going to take up that middle tier, because what we did here is we've got around 600 swings on this bat right here. It's got a 170 compression, and it is holding, right? So it's staying at that 170 compression. And it's on that middle tier that I have that you're going to see, made number 1. And on that soft tier with the guys under 75 mile an hour, the soft barrel bat guys, it made number 1 on that one too. Got great performance on it. You can see it in the video. Everybody loved this bat, picking it up and swinging it. And like I said, a lot of the older guys with that lower miles an hour will love it. A lot of the middle guys with that, up to 75, 80 mile an hour will love it. Here's the deal. When you got that 100 mile an hour bat speed, you can still swing this, but only for probably around 200 swings. and then kick it off, give it to somebody that has that lower bat speed and let them use it. But you're only going to get those higher tier guys with that hard bat, like that hard barrel and like that high bat speed. You can still swing it, but you're only going to get 200, 300, maybe 300 swings out of it, game swings out of it, you know. But the lower tier, middle tier guys, number one, straight across the board. This is the best bat that Miken has put out in the Gamer series, I think, for the balanced bat. Matter of fact, I think it's the only one. They called their last year one Gamer, but it was not. This bat is a lot better than last year's Miken. So yes, number one on the second tier, number one on the lower tier with the lower bat speed, guys. The Miken Dill 2024. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I got a couple more here that I want you to take a look at. And if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button right down here below. And I also have a membership channel. It's that little join button that you have right down here. Click on it, and it actually has a small video in there that explains everything in the membership. Plus, it actually helps support what we do. Thanks, guys.